Hi, I'm Jeannine Crawford, and the book I chose was Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, The Ship of the Dead, by Riordan. This is in the fantasy mythology genre. The book's main character is Magnus Chase, an Einherji living in Valhalla. Valhalla is the world for the honorable dead in Norse mythology, and they're all waiting for Ragnarok, where they will die a second time, defeating Loki and the other bad people. He and his other friends, TJ, Halfborn, and Alex and Mallory, who are all also Einherji, are going with their Valkyrie friend Samira on a quest to find a whetstone so that they can obtain a special mead and defeat Alex's mother and Samira's father, Loki, who is trying to bring about Ragnarok. They get started on their quest in a yellow boat sent by the god of summer, Frey, Magnus's father. It is nicknamed the Big Banana because the entire thing is so garishly yellow. While going to pick up their friends Hearthstone and Blitzen, a dwarf and an elf, they are sucked into the ocean by 9 water giantesses simply because they mentioned the word mead and their boat was so yellow. They find out that their father is a giant god, a sort of Jorgen, and he is very passionate about mead, and this is one of the reasons they brought him down, other than the boat was so violently yellow. Magnus is a bit of an idiot, and in trying to save his friends, decides to accept a challenge to a flighting with Loki, which is basically a contest of insults or a roast off. Now, Loki is the god of many things, but he is also the god of words. So they're off. So this begins them on their quest out to find all of the different things they will need to obtain a special mead made from the blood of a god, which will then make Magnus able to speak poetically enough to perhaps beat Loki. I really liked the representation of this book. They had so many different types of characters from all different time frames. They had LGBTQ representation in Alex. They had Samira is a Muslim character. They had all sorts of different personalities and backgrounds. I also liked the plot. It was very exciting and very adventurous, but it also had a plot line. There was a bit of a pattern to it. They started off and they had to go to certain places to get what they needed for the eventual quest, and it was all laid out very nicely. It had very good humor, especially in the book titles itself and in play on words with different mythological references. And, well, you had a singing sword, Summerbrander, who decided to call himself Jack, which that's honestly a rather funny thing in itself. I disliked Njord, the god of the sea, which is Magnus's grandfather and Frey's father, simply because he was creepy and gross and would not stop talking about his feet. It reminded me a lot of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, probably because it was written by the same author, but also because of just the tone and the mythology references throughout, because they are both mythology books. Also because Percy did show up at the beginning of the book, that's probably why. I would recommend this book to anyone who likes mythology, adventure, and Vikings, honestly. Well, that's all. And this is going to take forever. Turning my computer back on. Shoot, dang it, this is bad.
All of that is gone?
No, it's just not over.